Because,
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
and I noticed about you, you were really like on the ground, not the ground floor, but better yet, that transition of Afrobeats becoming really popular in the States.
For
Like,
sure.
you were a part of like that ground floor of that, like that assertion.
100%.
So when it came to what you were already hearing in Afrobeats, right, and stuff like that, you're working with WizKid, what was that like for you just saying, well, how am I going to add my like touch to this? Or what did you see as vision wise? Because you've created, I ain't gonna lie, you've kind of created like this, yo, that's how it's supposed to sound.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Thanks, man.
So how did you like start to like interpolate that? Like, okay, here's what I'm hearing as far as what I'm already hearing naturally from what they create, but what could I do to kind of not modernize it, if that's too strong of a word?
When I started working with him at first, like he would always say, man, like there's a certain texture to our vocals and our voices because of the equipment that we're using, you know what I mean? I want to still elevate my sound, but I can't lose my essence of what makes me who I am, right? The beginning, man, was that the Audio Technica mic, the little black one. And he recorded that himself, holding the microphone.
So kind of coming to your side and like just kind of, you know, kind of leveling things out, you really, I feel like you kind of had to like transition him into that. How would you like transition him into that balance and still keeping that essence though?
I want to take your music and allow you to compete sonically with something that's on the radio.
Right. So sonically, not saying what you thought was lacking, but sonically, what do you think you was like trying to add to Afrobeat to make it compete?
Well, I mean, back then, I feel like a lot of stuff, especially because of the technology, no matter what you do, you just can't get that clarity that you have in. So now we're talking about competing with Beyonce. We're talking about competing with Dua Lipa.
Right.
You know, because the songs are great songs. The energy is infectious, right? They're clean. Try to bring this to compete with these other songs, you know?
Right.
So that was our mission. So one of the things that I feel like stuck for me wasn't more so sonics, because I didn't know what the hell bro was saying when he's just give me the keys and we can smoke it, y'all. That shit was making you move. But that feeling is kind of what stuck with me, right? This music should make me feel like that too. But like that feeling ultimately has to still be there.
Right.
And a lot of that comes from balancing the dirty with the pretty, right?